Hey guys, Tiff here. I hope you have started off your new year with some great goals and some resolutions to make this year your best year. So, um, what I want to talk about today is something that I actually struggle with a lot. And it's not the easiest thing to talk about because I try to always be like positive and project confidence and stuff, but I still have, if you will, those demons that can get me down sometimes. And so, what I want to talk about is body boosting image, I guess body image boosting mantras is what I'm trying to say. So, when we were babies, we were like fascinated by our fingers and our toes and our bodies. And we spent hours checking out our toes, putting them in our mouth. And as a child, if you like think back to when you were a child, you were constantly telling your parents, watch this, look what I can do. And you would do cartwheels and handstands and somersaults and, flips on the trampoline. I know my kids do it all the time. They want to show me that they can ride their bike with, not holding on, no hands, mom, look. And, you would dance in front of your parents and not have a care in the world. But then somewhere along the way in our path to adulthood, we took a turn. And instead of appreciating like how strong your legs are, you start focusing on like when you're in shorts, do they jiggle when I walk or when I run? And we need to stop that body hate. It does us absolutely no good. You would never, ever, ever tell your friend that their legs jiggled when they ran because you don't focus on that. So your self-perception, I don't know if you guys knew this, but it doesn't just affect your weight. It affects every aspect of your life. Your marriage, your parenting, your schoolwork, your job, pretty much, every aspect of your life. So how do you bring on the body love? I have found 10 mantras that have spoken to me, and I'm going to be using them over the course of the year to help me, like I said, overcome the struggle that I have with the body image that I have, those body image negative thoughts. So I hope that they'll help you as well. So my first mantra is, I am strong. I am beautiful. I am enough. And this one is such a gentle reminder that you can stay strong and you don't have to give in to that pressure that you feel to be perfect or listen to the media or see those body shaming messages that come through the media. You're already beautiful just as you are, and you are enough. So let's celebrate our bodies. So mantra number 2 is work out because you love your body, not because you hate it. A lot of times we find ourselves thinking of exercise as like a punishment for eating those cookies or eating those potato chips, indulging in, too many sweets. But this kind of negativity actually doesn't even motivate us. So instead, this mantra helps you focus on all the ways that you are moving your body, and it will help you love your body more. So, some of the examples are like after you do a great workout, how do you feel? Those endorphins that are released during an intense, amazing workout, that's a high. And that's a high that you should want to keep coming back for. How strong are you? You know, maybe you have been lifting weights for a couple months, and when you first started doing bicep curls, you could only do 5-pound weights, and now you're lifting 15-pound weights doing bicep curls. That is huge. Or you have decided to do a Couch to 5K program, and you just had your PR on a 1 mile. You had a personal record running a mile. That's huge. Focus on those types of things. Mantra number 3, don't compare yourself to someone's highlight reel. This is something that I am so guilty of at times. You know, I find myself scrolling through social media. You know, I'm scrolling through Facebook, and I see all the perfect images of not only like celebrities, but like my friends. Everything looks great. You know, all I'm seeing is like the smiling faces and, oh, look, the brothers are loving each other. And that's all you see. And I want you to realize that these images in especially magazines and from celebrities, they are photoshopped. There is not one thing in those images that is real. And so you're comparing yourself to something that doesn't even freaking exist. Think about that for a moment. Those images are photoshopped. They don't even exist. How can you compare? How can you compete with something that doesn't even exist? You can't. So, you know, you have to remember that no one posts a picture of them looking horrible. I mean, I take selfies and I'm like, oh, that is a bad one. That is getting deleted. You want to put your best foot forward, but at the same time, you have to stop comparing your worst to someone else's best, because you are on your journey. And I encourage you to reach out and find someone that you can relate to, someone that has some of the same struggles that you have, so you can encourage each other, and those struggles, you can help each other overcome them. Because there is power in numbers, guys. All right, mantra number 4. Sorry, my notes are like going all over the place on my computer. Okay, everything begins with a kind heart. So being kind to others can change a life. And that's important. But more importantly, being kind to ourselves allows us to change the world. So the body you have right now, whether it has aches and pains or pleasures, it's just what you need to be fully human, awake, alive. So embrace it. Mantra number 5, happiness isn't size specific. Do you guys ever like think, oh, if I just lost, 10 pounds, I'd be so happy. Happiness actually, honestly, has very little to do with how you look and everything to do with who you are. Who you are as a person, your integrity, your ability to do your best. So I want to encourage you, no matter what size, age, shape, experience level, and ability, grab your life by those curves, because ladies, embrace those curves. And never let go. Mantra number 6, progress, not perfection. You guys know that perfection doesn't even exist? Do you know that? I hope you do, because there is no such thing as perfection. Does not exist. There was one person that was perfect that walked this earth, and that's our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Other than that, guys, all we can do is strive for progress, to continue being better. Just be better each and every day. That's what I want you to aim for. That's what I'm going to aim for. You can't lose if each day you're just doing one more thing to be just that much better. So mantra number 7, don't let your mind bully your body. Do you guys struggle with that? I know I do. Like I mentioned kind of in my beginning, you would never bully others with the things that you say to yourself, yet you say those things to yourself. And it's often cruel vitriol. I know I do. I analyze my entire body and I'm like, oh, I can't stand this and this. And if I didn't have this, then I would feel better. Guys, we have to stop speaking that way to ourselves. You would not speak that way to your friend. Ever. Ever. So don't speak that way to yourself. You have got to cut out that negative self-chatter. Cut it out. When you have a thought creeping into your head that is negative, replace it real quick. Don't even finish your negative thought. Replace it with a positive one. Replace it with a positive one. I don't care what the positive one is. Oh my gosh, my makeup is on point today. Replace it. That is, positive self-talk actually has the unique ability to shift your perspective on yourself and help you to see your own unique capabilities, guys. Mantra number 9. Is that where I'm at? No. I think I just did 8 and 9 together. Basically, don't let your mind bully your body. And don't say anything about yourself that you wouldn't say about your friend. So I just did 8 and 9 together. Sorry, guys. Or 7 and 8. Number 9. Oh my gosh. I have not had enough coffee today. And I am like, oh. And we are like snowed in, basically. We got 7 inches of snow here in South Carolina. That is like unheard of. My kids have been on Christmas break since the 19th of December. And so I can't even go out and get a coffee. And, you know, sometimes like you have your coffee at home and that's great, but you really just want a Starbucks. That's where I'm at today. And I'm not getting one because the roads are crappy and I'm not driving in them. So, okay, I digressed. Let's go back. Mantra number 9. I choose happiness and joy. Life really is what you make it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But it can be easy to forget this and can affect how we feel about our lives and ourselves. So choose to live the way you want and realize that being happy doesn't come from a number on the scale, the size of your jeans, or others. You choose. You choose. So choose happiness and joy. You have nothing to lose. Everything is your choice. And when you start looking at those positives and choosing to be happy, no matter your circumstances, guys, I get it. Like, we all have struggles. We all have things that come up that, you know, we want to sit in our closet and cry and eat Oreos and drink wine. Believe me, my husband is deployed right now, and we are only a month and a half into this deployment. I still have a long ways to go. But I got to choose to be happy. Because it really does affect my kids. And I have to be that example. So choose happiness and joy. Mantra number 10. This is it. This is my last one. You are not a mistake. And you are not a problem to be solved. So why do we, the present company included, often treat ourselves as if we are these things? Like we are a mistake. We're a problem. You know, there's lots of self-help books, diets, plastic surgery that talks about how to fix ourselves when we should be celebrating what's right about us. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I am all about some personal development, becoming better. But that's not to fix me. That's to help me become better because I already, there's a word I'm looking for and it just left my mind. I already have those unique abilities that I was born with. I already have those. So all my personal development books do are help me to, you know, overcome something that maybe I struggle with. But it's not to fix me because there's nothing wrong with me. But I can always be a better person. So, you know, there are going to be times, you know, if you're having problems in your marriage, seek counseling. There's nothing wrong. Honestly, guys, there is nothing wrong with talking to someone. I go see somebody on a weekly basis. it's nice to have somebody who has no direct contact with my personal life. Like, they are a complete outside looking in. And so they can give me the most effective tips and tricks and help me see things that maybe my best friend can't. Because my best friend's always going to be on my side. So, you know, you are not a mistake or a problem. You're uniquely gifted. You have unique qualities and abilities that are unique to you. And all you need to do is hone in on those and make them better. Look at what you have to offer. You know, sit down, ask somebody. I actually sent out text messages asking people what they admired about me. Because, guys, I struggle with like, well, you know, thinking about myself and like what I'm good at and what, you know, what makes me unique. I feel like, you know, if I like say, oh, well, I can do this and I can do this, I'm like boasting. But if you have trouble finding those unique abilities that you have, ask somebody. That's what I did. And I was floored. Guys, I was actually like so humbled to get the responses that I did. Because I had no idea the impact that I was having on people's lives. Just in being me. I had no idea. I didn't think I was anybody great. I didn't think I was anybody, you know, special. But the more I'm like learning to grow and being an entrepreneur, I'm realizing that I have amazing gifts to offer people. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. That is okay with me. Honestly, it is perfectly okay because not everybody's going to like you. And that is okay. You have to love yourself. You have to. If you don't love yourself, how can you expect anybody else to? You have to love yourself. So I hope that these 10 mantras that I've given you have helped you in some way, that even just one resonated with you, because they resonate with me. And if I can help just one of you, that's a success for me. That brings me a lot of joy. To be able to help somebody else overcome something that I struggle with. So, thank you for taking the time to watch. I know this one is a little bit longer. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated with you. If you haven't, please click that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Show me some love, give me some thumbs up, and I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!